All right, in this video auto recording, I want to talk about this matrix and those that are overseeing this matrix and targeting individuals and running tests on them and just playing these sick little games that in their mind they want to justify. And I tell them, woe to those that love pain, for they will receive plenty of it. And, these individuals have a brutish way of thinking. They think that through pain that somehow helps the individual better himself, when sometimes it makes the individual resentful. And of course, they're not going to admit this because they're too prideful to admit that they're wrong. That their methods aren't as civil as it should be, but kind of primitive, like cavemanish. And yeah, so these individuals overseeing the matrix, one of them was attacking me. I don't know which one of these Mount Olympus idiots was. Struck me with a plague, Job type like plague. I don't know if they sent their agent, Samael, or it was the crazy gal Sophia, or what they call it, Athena, or Gaia. I don't even know who these individuals are. I think the fifth dimension beings that are being examined and are in the investigation at this moment. So, yeah, they struck me. Believe it or not, I broke out with a rash, and I was operating the vibration of love. I guess they're seeing how would I respond. So I just ignore it, and I was just trying to meditate because today is a day of rest. It's a day of rest according to the laws that they themselves establish, yet they themselves do not follow. So what I'm doing is, I'm over here minding my business. They're using their, mind control technology to try to, manipulate me and trying to bring me under subjection. I'm trying to, live a free lifestyle, but they keep messing with me, and I keep breaking free of their mind control. And, I don't know what it is that they're doing. I'm guessing this is, the female that I'm put on blast in one of these videos. Yeah. This individual, I'm guessing, she probably thinks it's humorous, like she thinks it's fun to hurt other people, like that somehow is cool, and then tries to pass the blame on somebody else or whatever. And then you got this other individual that wants to run tests based on pain, like that's somehow the right method, when some of their own have criticized them for using extreme measures, extreme forms of pain, extremism, and trying to sweep it under the rug, or even just constant pain that to the point where it's so annoying, like, okay, this is enough, you need to stop, from their own camp, and they don't listen. So I guess now things are backfiring. I always believe in a civil manner, like I said, I use the analogy in one of the videos, like if you have to fight your way to the top, you could beat people's ass, or scare them to the top, but if you're down to the last two, you either agree to come to terms, or what you could do is have a fight. That's why you got like UFC, two championship fighters, right, fighting for the prize. Well, if you agree that you want one at the top, then you just get into a fight, and whoever wins the fight, that's who gets the top prize. If you come to agreement like that, or if one, but it's got to be in one accord. So if you want to contend for the prize, then whoever emerges victorious from this bout. Remember, the rules do not kill, so you're just gonna have to knock him out, right? And that's it, or TKO him, whatever, or just outpoint him. It could be like a boxing contest. Whoever accumulates the most points, right, wins the bout. So that's the way you look at it. But these individuals have a primitive way of thinking. They think that pain somehow helps, and they cultivate that. They cultivate those tests based on pain. Or death. Remember, those that love death, well, they'll get plenty of that. If you love fighting, if you love warring, if you love pain, if you love, all these things that I believe we could do without in some areas, then that's what you're gonna get in return. Okay, So, yeah, this is not funny. I'm not playing with your well-being. How would you like it if I do that to you? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe in playing it smooth, doing things. If you have to avoid things, you could. Yeah, if you have no choice, then okay. But just remember, it's a reap and sow. Remember the rules. The commandments are there. That's universal laws and stuff like that, whatever. And here for Earth, though, for Earth, those that are here on Earth. But if you realize that the purpose of these individuals that are doing this is because they want to keep a, like the brother said in the last video, they want to keep a grip and hold on things, because we're moving into a new age. The age of Esau is coming to an end. We're moving into an age of peace and all that good stuff. But, it starts within. That's the deception. The lies come from the outside. The truth is that you are one with the oneness of it all. You are a child, a daughter of the prime creator, okay? That is about love. So once you realize that you are an anointed one, you have the mind of Christ, and you are the kingdom within you. Don't look at the kingdom that's coming on the outside. The kingdom is within you. So you need to, like that one brother said, build an ark within you. Cultivate your spirituality. Operate in love. And it doesn't matter who comes against you. You smash them into a million pieces and then some with love, okay? The highest form of it that you could attain, all right? Using wisdom, righteousness, and all those good things that you cultivate, which a lot of good concepts are in the Bible, but the Bible's kind of distorted. So the Bible's basically there to kind of trap humanity and keep them, going around in circles by the would-be perpetrators who themselves are bound by the oneness of it all, but they don't want you to know that you're their equal, right? And a lot of these individuals are like lower fifth dimension beings, and us humans, some of us are probably a little higher than that, could see and rationalize a little better. But because they're not going to admit this because, they have, some of them have corrupted themselves, some of them have fallen, and they're just looking for host bodies and stuff like that to try to, save themselves and stuff like that. But, the rules are there. A lot of them don't even keep their own rules. They try to rig the game from the start, control both sides, which that was, seemed like a clever idea, but not a lot of wisdom applied behind it because then it backfires. You can't, it can't be one-sided, it can't be unfair, or that's going to return back to you. So the whole system is crashing, the matrix falling apart, and these entities, these perpetrators, these gang stalking, targeting individuals, whatever you want to call them, archons, matrix, that are all in on it, they're coming apart, okay? They're coming apart. They need energy to sustain themselves. They want to be worshipped. They need attention, this and that. And they feed off the pain of humanity and stuff like that. But there's enough help in the universe to help you get through all this that you're going through, okay? This experience. The recent Emmanuel, whom many ignorantly call Jesus, Emmanuel came as to tell us how to become one with the oneness of it all, become a God, basically, meaning you are an expression of the God, okay? The Godhead, the highest source, And he basically was teaching humans that the kingdom is within you. You need to cultivate these good and righteous virtues within you and realize that you have this mind. If you realize that you have the mind of the divinity of the oneness of it all, right? You could, all the truth will spring up from within you, okay? Everything will be revealed to you. Doesn't matter who's trying to hide what they're trying to cover up. And like the scripture says, nothing hidden is what do you call it? Nothing that is hidden will remain hidden. Okay, that's what the Bible says, So everything's coming out now. And everyone's, I guess, being evaluated or whatnot. But the thing is, these individuals are steady perpetrating, steady doing, they just can't sit still, can't, let things be as they are. So, yeah, they're over here harming people and stuff like that and this and that. So it's kind of disturbing, to realize that you figure these individuals, the higher-ups, will be a little more civilized. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. It might seem a little brutish. A lot of them love war, death, destruction, pain. They think the pain makes them feel alive or something. They think pain is the right way. Some individuals, they don't need pain. You need to show them love. Instead of pain, you show them love. Now, some individuals may need pain. Other individuals may need love. Sometimes you need maybe pain to realize, to see where they at in the love level. Because maybe an individual that you harm responds in a negative way, and you're trying to see where they at as far as cultivating love. But But once they reach that highest vibration of love, you hurt them, you see how they respond. They don't respond, and I got to get you back. Okay, then you realize they're in a better place. But if you're constantly doing that, constantly harming them, then, okay, you just, there's a problem now, okay? Just let it be, You can't just be harming people and thinking it's fun and ha, nah. Yeah, and look at the way humanity is. A lot of the minorities here right now, they're not getting any help. They want to keep things as they are, and knowing full well that these individuals can't sustain that, because the universe itself, the oneness of it all, is exposing everything, the realms. Tartarus, some call it chaos, the highest form, Gaia, whatever. So everything's being revealed, and you can't. It's just the universe vomits out these individuals that have corrupted themselves, that don't want to change, that can't adapt. That's what the laws of the universe do. Those that don't want to operate and cultivate love and let go of things that are hurting them and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really a shame, that I have to make a video like this talking about individuals of this sort. And they just, you're minding your business, and the Matrix sure enough gets involved. A lot of these individuals want to make it seem like they changed, but really they just gaslight, right? They're not really letting go of old habits. They're just pretending to, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's a good thing to come to Earth sometimes, maybe a few times, to really transcend change, like I say, not on the outside, but on the inside out. And maybe a lot of individuals can't do that. That's why they don't do it. But yeah, the thing is, yeah, you're going to have to, do the right thing and understand that harming others, causing pain to others is not the way. There's more civil ways, better ways to do things. And yeah, some individuals, don't understand that. Either you got it in you or you don't, But you get whatever you want out of this universe. If you want war, if you want violence, you want that, you're going to get that, okay? That's what you want. That's what you get. Me, I believe in peace, love, harmony. And, I believe love will destroy anyone that does not want to cultivate the balance, right? So, and by that I mean that there's enough help, assistance in the universe, beings of a high levels of love, harmony, vibration, and fighting for what's right and doing what's right, that will assist you if any of these would-be perpetrators want to harm you, And yeah, so it doesn't matter what watchers or whatever, whatever type, class they are, if they're not operating within the oneness of it all as they should, then they will be taken care of, okay? By who? By those that are operating in love, okay? Harmony, righteousness, doing what's right, and wisdom, of course, because you need to know what to do with all these things. And yeah, I mean, these individuals have no life. They're always peeping into your thoughts, seeing what you're thinking, how you're feeling, trying to get your brain patterns and trying, is it going to do something? No. My weapon is the Prime Creator, okay? And His love is my shield. So it doesn't matter how many people, are with these idiots. Doesn't matter who they think they are, who their buddies or who. Just know that when you do dirt, you leave a trail. And it might just come back to bite you in the ass, as they say, right? They really think that doing evil and playing underhandedly is a smart thing to do, but it's a stupid thing to do because it's going to backfire on you, as it probably already has. You're probably sick, you've probably been exposed, and, well, the oneness of it all is going to handle this accordingly. So with that being said, as always, none but love. Continue in the faith, continue in harmony, continue in wisdom, and peace to all the righteous ones that are seeking to attain godhood, meaning building the kingdom within, connecting with the oneness of it all through the mind of Christ, Emmanuel, when He walked this earth, and transforming themselves, okay, getting divine. So it starts on the inside. All right. So with that being said, I'm out.